Hello and welcome to my channel. I am Elder Small, and I'd like to thank you for joining me for just a few minutes today, wherein I will review my book, You Deserve More, the appendix section entitled Chakras. And basically, I'm going to pick up where I left off in my last session, wherein we talked about breath work. And so let me begin by saying that understanding and interacting with life force energy takes us back to ancient Kemet, as well as to the mystery schools of the Mediterranean cultures, the mystery schools of Asia Minor, and the practitioners of yoga in both China and India. There is a Kemetic proverb that says, self-knowledge is the basis of true knowledge. And although we perceive ourselves as physical beings, both ancient and modern science inform us that we are composed of energy. We are composed of dense energy. Therefore, as we deepen our understanding of energy, we also deepen our understanding of ourselves. Divine energy, also referred to as life force energy, flows through energy centers of the spiritual body which exist along the spinal cord of every human being. Knowledge of our spiritual body can be traced back thousands of years to when the sacred sciences of ancient Kemet informed us about Eret or Eret Shechem. Eret Shechem is translated serpent power. Eret Shechem is present but dormant in all human beings and only needs to be activated, only requires activation. It was theorized to exist as a coil at the base of our spine. The Kemites called it serpent power, while in India it is called Kundalini. The serpent power was also referred to as seven powers, and these seven powers are known in India as the chakra system, which extends from the base of the spine to the top of the head. The seven powers, also known as the seven chakras, are identified as seven energy centers that exist in a space surrounding the spine. Like skin covering the flesh, there's a subtle presence of energy around the spine that is not visible to the naked eye. The subtle energy is referred to as an etheric body, that is, a subtle energy body enfolded in our dense energy body, enfolded in our physical bodies. Flowing through our subtle energy body as blood flows through our physical body is what the Kemites call Shechem or Rabuto, and in China it is called Qi, and in Japan it is called Kwai or Kai, and in India it is called Prama or Kundalini. In all of these cultures, it is translated life force or vital energy, and it is controlled by the mind, which is the inner domain of consciousness. The chakras are energy centers of consciousness that exist within the human body, playing a role in the development of the mind, the body, the intellect, and our emotions. The chakras have been found to act as pathways to higher dimensions of consciousness while facilitating a deeper understanding and awareness of life beyond our physical existence. Spiritual awareness serves as the bonding agent between ourselves, others, and life on earth as a whole. Our chakra systems open naturally, allowing divine energy or life force energy to flow in our bodies as we grow and mature, navigating trials, temptations, and mistakes. There's evidence that suggests that blockages can impede the flow of vital life force energy to the chakras. Therefore, there are two issues concerning the flow of energy through the chakra system. The first involves the opening or activation of all chakras, and the second concerns identifying blockages and their locations. With the aid of study, concentration, breathing exercises, and meditation, we can facilitate the awakening of the chakra system and remove blockages. Shu, who was among the first emanations in creation, a member of the Kemite Ennead, says he was created in the limbs of the self-creator, and that he, Air, A-I-R, is the messenger of God. Breathing and meditation exercises were preserved and passed on to us by shamans, sages, priests, and initiates who used them for thousands of years. Embodied in these exercises is an understanding that God resides within everyone through the control of breath. The breath is the link between the Creator and that which is created. Life is an act of breathing, and breathing is an act of life. The knowledge of this sacred science of yesterday has been withheld from us, as those of us living in the modern world are increasingly acculturated into the values of religion, consumerism, individualism, and materialism. However, taking the time to understand our chakras will facilitate a better balance between our physiological, psychological, mental, spiritual, and creative health and well-being. Our chakras are vortices. Our chakras are vortices through which energy flows both in and out of our subtle energy bodies. And while there are numerous chakras throughout our bodies, the 7 chakra centers located along the spine are the focus of my next few sessions. Each of these 7 chakras absorbs energy and processes it within its sphere of influence, both in the physical body and the mind. They are energy conductors that send and receive information to and from our senses and our organs of action, that is, our hands, feet, ears, tongue, intestines, lungs, bladder, liver, kidneys, heart, genitals, etc. Therefore, when your chakras are flowing in balance with one another, your inner being, that is, the way you think, feel, and reason, as well as your ability to exercise humility, empathy, and compassion, all work together in balance and harmony. And so I'm reminded of a Kemetic proverb that says, "The body is the temple of God within you. It is said, man, woman, know thyself." And so with that, I'm going to stop there, and in doing so, I'm going to grant that you may experience in your life the greatest good and supreme intelligence. I say, Dua Hotep.